Hi guys, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I have a couple fun NECA toys. I am doing a small Christmas in July celebration, so of course I had to bring some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So let me show you up close what we're looking at. Here is the packaging. This is the werewolf from Nightmare Before Christmas. Now the back of both these packages is the same, so I'm not going to show you the back of both of them, but here are some of the other figures that you can collect, also made by NECA. Here's the Behemoth. I'm gonna get them open so we can talk about how cool they are. Now I know these are older toys, but I don't discriminate by the year or company or, you know, anything else like that. So I'm really hoping that these are super fun, and these are rarer characters to be able to find toys of. So I'm pretty excited that I was able to obtain these guys. Oh my goodness, I am so excited, you guys. I'm probably having collectors watch this right now and cringing that I am just destroying the packaging, but I'm sorry, I can't help it. I need to play with them. Each of these figures comes with a little gravestone stand, and here's a Behemoth up close. I'm gonna give him a spin around. He's a very, very shiny plastic, which is a little bit odd because this was a claymation film. Now he does have articulation in the arms, full spin in the arms. He's very cheap feeling. This is not a very quality toy, but it could still be fun. I'm a little sad that he does not actually have articulation in his legs at all. Thigh, knee, foot, any of that, nor does he have a waist joint or a head joint, which is really sad. There's one more feature of articulation I'm going to show up close real quick. Watch his eyes, you guys. As you push the axe forward and backwards, he shifts his eyes around. He says, I know someone's touching me, what's going on? So that is super cute feature there. Here is the accessory that comes with it. It's another axe. I don't know why, because Behemoth does not actually carry an axe around in the movie, and it's also separated right here. It's supposed to be like that. It's not broken. It doesn't grip in his hand very well. You can sort of slip it over his hand and do this, but you can't turn his hand to get it to slip over his fingers. So I guess you can put it with it if you want, but more than likely it will get lost and not really play with the character. It seems out of scale for the character and out of character for the character as well, because the axe that he has is always stuck in his head, which is right here. Here is the werewolf one up close. Show you guys. I put the bone inside of his mouth that he does come with. I'll show you the bone up close as well. There's actually little teeth marks in it. Look at that, you guys. He actually bit a little bit of the bone off. He is not quite as shiny as Behemoth, but the light will still glisten off of him, so you can see he's kind of catching some of my light here and bouncing a glare off, which is a little weird, probably for a werewolf character and because of the claymation. He does have articulation in his arms the same way that Behemoth does, and he does have articulation in the legs. I'll take him off the stand so that you can see. This guy's arms and legs both move, which is super awesome. He also has articulation within his tail and his jaw, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna push down on the tail and it activates his jaw. Ah, how cool is that, you guys? So that you can have him standing in front of you and you can have him talking or roaring, or you can have him go to take a bite on this bone and he can hold it in his teeth like that. I think that is super adorable. The werewolf is a much better figure than the Behemoth. Both of them are really lightweight. They feel like hollow figures, and they're made of a very, very cheap plastic. This one looks even cheaper being the shiny plastic. Okay, Behemoth does actually stand without his stand. You've got to adjust his arms just right in order to get him to do that, and so does the werewolf. So you do not need these stands. I might display them on their stands anyway between playing because they're kind of cool. But here are the two little gravestone stands up close, so that's kind of cool. And I do like that they're different colors. It's a little bit weird that the one is orange though, because I feel like they should be white or gray or maybe a marble type color. They're not too hard to get the stands on and off. Now you can see it says Behemoth's name just in front of his toes. Now with the werewolf one, it does cover a little bit of it, and I mean, his name is Werewolf, so it's not that outside the box. But now I can also allow him to have his axe on, because when I put his hand forward while he's off the stand, he gets way too front heavy and will fall forward. Improvement suggestions on these guys. I'd like to see more joints, especially on Behemoth. I do super love the fun feature that each one has, but I'd like to see some twist joints in their hands so that we can articulate their hands a little bit better, as well as some leg joints in Behemoth, and I'd like to see him less shiny, as well as a werewolf. I like to see both figures less shiny or less glare attractable, I suppose, so that they look more like the clay figures that are actually in the film. And I'd also like to see a slightly more durable material. I'm really worried, especially about Behemoth, if I drop him, if he will break or not, which I'm not going to test because I don't want to break him. They should have probably advertised on the packaging that each figure had this separate fun feature where his eyes move if you move the axe, or his mouth opens when you move his tail. I think that would have been a better plan for them to do, but they did not. Of course, if you do have questions, leave them down in the comments below and I will answer anything that you need to. And if it's something that needs a video explanation, I'll post a video on it. Anything that you guys need to know about this. Let me know what you think of these down in the comments below. And as always, like, subscribe, share your favorite videos. Check out our Facebook page too for more content if you would like. It's facebook.com/thetoyhoarder. And as always, have a great time playing. Bye.